Bermuda look to recover. Big hits by these Jamaica teams, really playing with loads of pride on their hands here as Naylor tried to push it out wide. Slipped off the tackle there is Remy Cooper.
No hands, no hands.
And Bermuda slowly try to get their way out to this half here. Naylor throws a dummy, finds out right to Augustus. Augustus takes in 3 men, pushes the ball back inside, keeping the play alive. Loads of body on the floor.
I've seen it.
But Bermuda seem to have recovered. And Maria, this is a very exciting match going on so far.
It absolutely is. You can see Bermuda lining up for some set phases. They had an 8-week training camp prior to this tournament in preparation. The games have given them a great opportunity to test out some of those strategies and to continue improving and building their brand of rugby.
As we see the referee Rob Perry just give a yellow card to the Jamaican winger, that's Hines, off on the bench in the sin bin actually for 5 minutes. And again, as you look at the replay, it's just super defense by Jamaica. As we see Hines just diving over the top of the rock there, just slowing down the play, and he will spend 5 minutes in the bin cooling off.
5, take a step to your left, please. Thank you.
And again, the towering Finn Watson there, uncontested in the line out. Snapped up by Ryan Daniel. Bermuda trying to push that wide to Bartolo. Bartolo one-on-one. Big hit.
Advantage, Jamaica. Advantage, you have it.
Pop forward. And it's Dante.
Thank you.
Deontay King snaps it up. No advantage gain. And Bartolo, the direct runner, only wants to go through, not around.
You're seeing that camaraderie there on the pitch. Watch this replay here.
Time? 5 minutes.
Massive tackle. The ball is knocked forward.
And again, Bartolo taking no prisoners when he goes into the contact here. Direct runner.
9.
Plays as though he's 50 pounds heavier.
Let's go, mate. Hurry up, please. Number 8.
Jamaica is definitely going to be watching their space, making sure that they are covering, they are playing short. One athlete who is in the sin bin for a yellow card. One of the things that has been really great to see is how the technical staff and coaches are using that time, not only as a rest for their athlete, but just to give them some coaching, some tips, and to make sure that, you know, mentally their head stays in the game and they don't become frustrated, and that they use it as a learning opportunity.
Again, of the last play there, Jamaica clearing their lines, and Captain Faison Augustus didn't seem to pull it together. Knocked on by Bermuda, and Jamaica gets 20-meter advantage up the pitch just on the 10-meter line, and it's time to release the speedsters on the wing. Just a reminder, the man in the bin, Jamaica play with 11 boys at the pitch at the moment. We can see what happens.
Okay, it started off really. It started off really. Let's get our head set.
Referee Rob Perry just giving instructions to the boys here, making sure safety is the #1 priority. And Maria, what has RAN been doing in terms of player welfare over the past year or so?
RAN has continued to conduct numerous training and education in all aspects of rugby. Refereeing, medics, media training, coaching. It's an all-around holistic development of this sport.
As we see a big break by Finn Watson here, the #8.
Time's up.
And there's a big collision there by the boys there. The referee just stops play just to get in.
There's a no-arm tackle. Let me just confer with my man. 2 seconds, please.
Referees are just going to have a consultation on that, as we can see it played back on the screen here.
Big contact there by Jamaica, just a bit high as well on Finn Watson, who's causing all sorts of trouble here for Jamaica today.
As we talked about the development, Rob Perry, he lives and coaches in Curacao. Curacao is not playing here today, but yet they are still represented in this tournament.
Okay, Captain. Next dangerous play, Ed don't care who it is a crush. Fair enough? Here's your mark.
As we hear the voice of the referee just stating that dangerous play will not be permitted anymore, as he has enough. Bermuda are going to try to put themselves in front with 3 points put 3 points on the board to level the game for them at the moment after the Mason Campbell penalty early on in this half.
I think the issue there was not wrapping in the tackle. Want to make sure that both players are able to get to ground safely.
And again, over exuberance of the players here, just creeping in at the moment as the Jamaican boys really want to impress the home crowd here. And Naylor has an opportunity to level the scores just before the halftime break. Easy as you like it, comfortable young man, great head on the shoulders, dinks it through. 3 points to Bermuda and the score is tied 3 apiece just before the half.
It will be interesting to see the decisions that are made off of this kickoff. There's that penalty kick again. Both teams will be looking to come out and take the lead before the half.
Nice high kick taken by Cooper. Met solidly by Jamaican defense, but Cooper keeps his feet and the battle rages on with Bermuda as they try to shoot it out wide. And again, small yards here for Bermuda. Winston Simmons going forward the ball. And again, big run there.
That's gone. Unfortunately, just gone forward there. And again, it went forward, yeah? Lovely line.
Losing the ball in the contact by Bermuda there. Simple errors are just creeping into this game right now.
I'm sure the athletes are wondering what they can do in the time that's left before the half. Of course, you always want to make sure you play to the whistle in every play all the time. It is very easy to miss an opportunity if you think that, you know, a half is over or play is finished. So these athletes are going to be looking to give their all right up until that halftime whistle.
Jamaica up to their full complement as the player from the bin returns to the pitch. It's 15 apiece in terms of players.
That's fine, that's backwards.
Great pressure there off the scrum. The ball shoots out to number 24, Renell Martin.
Advantage.
Jamaica has the advantage.
There's no advantage, he just came not through the gate. Not through the gate. Here's your mark.
Infringement clearly stated by the referee Perry. And Campbell are going to try to pop this ball deep into the Bermuda half. And again, basically this first half is in borrowed time as the clock runs over 20 minutes at the moment. And again, Jamaicans just casually walking to the line out there.
I think they're catching their breath, Kelson.
Just go to the line, yes? Just a step from the line, please, guys. Just
and again, we watch the matchup for the Jamaican team. The winger number 22, Amir Johnson, way on the opposite touchline, awaiting his instructions from his players here. And Jamaica would eagerly want to get it out to him.
Hearing the call there for the line out.
Numbers in the line out. Numbers in the line out.
Again,
you
Bermuda,
have 7, they have 5.
Bermuda, too many people in the line out there. Free kick.
The last play.
The referee's announced this is the last play of this half.
My fault, free kick. Sorry boys, my fault.
Consultation there.
Free kick.
Free kick.
The last play.
Referee saying last play of the game. What can Mason Campbell conjure up? Quick tap, puts it across to Ditton. Ditton pushes back to the big number 5, Jonathan Barnes. He is a handful. Jamaica on the inside. Ditton again, the big number 1, pushes his way forward.
Advantage, go forward, no.
The referee calls advantage there.
Alright boys, we'll take a knock on for this side. And
that whistle brings the end to first half action. Jamaica 3, Bermuda 3 at the halftime. We return after the break. And we're back here at UE Mona Bowl, Jamaica for the RAN Men's U19 tournament here. Jamaica versus Bermuda, match day 2, 3 apiece. And an exciting encounter coming in the second half. I'm Kelson Figaro, and with me is former national player Maria Thomas. Good day, Maria.
Kelson, this has been an incredible match thus far. They are playing for the finals. The winner of this game will compete in the final on Sunday.
That's right, Maria. The winner of this game will top their pool, and the top finishers in each pool will play for the championship medal tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Sunday. Exciting action here as the sun comes back out here, shining on this pitch here. Bermuda in the blue, Jamaica in their typical green and gold strips.
You got an option.
The referee, Terry, giving an option. Assistant referees, Richard Staglon under Trinidad and Tobago, and Curtis Garrett from Guyana.
And again, straight off the kickoff, the mistake happens, and gifting Jamaica opportunity to really go into the match here and take something out of it. Strong support for the Jamaican team here, and they're the local team here, and loads of people out here supporting them. If you're in the Kingston area, make your way to UE Mona Bowl. Admission is free.
Crouch! Bind!
Going to reset this scrum here. The sun is peeking out from behind the clouds, adding a little bit of heat to the already wet field, wet ball. These are definitely some trying conditions, and we're seeing the teams doing their very best to maintain their composure, their discipline, and have patience to execute their plays.
Jacob Nicholson is starting us back off for Jamaica from the scrum.
Elbow in, putting it down.
And again, infringement by the prop, trying to pull the scrum down there. Great work by the referee.
It's a free kick.
And again, ball is tapped out. Tedita flicks it off the back door. Excellent work here. Quick hands and great defensive work by Bermuda, just halting that Jamaican attack.
Here's your mark.
And again, the rain is starting to pour once again.
Sun and rain at the same time, Kelson. I'm sure there's something people say about that.
I want to see your elbow in the tunnel.
And again,
let's go, boys. Seconds in, please. Hurry up. Let's go.
The big bodies of the Bermuda pack here line back up. The lanky number 8, Finn Watson, has been a handful so far.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Go.
It's okay, Brian.
The ball comes clumsily to Naylor. He couldn't gather it.
Forward there.
And the ball is knocked on. And again, this slippery ball in this slippery weather will have a tough time for these boys to really gather themselves and construct positive plays.
Some interesting information about the Jamaican team. The athletes did a lot of fundraising for themselves to make sure that they'd be able to be here and represent Jamaica. And some of that included community cleanups.
Who's watching the heads?
We really love seeing how the rugby teams are getting involved in communities and working and uplifting the communities that they are a part of.
Much better scrum.
Great work by Nicholson, finds Campbell, the wraparound by Hines. Hines tries to get around his player, throws it forward, scooped up by Bermuda.
Advantage, you still have all the way, tackler.
No advantage gained there. And again, sharp work by Jamaica, using quick hands in this slippery weather. And again, the mistakes will start to creep in as the ball seems to be a little more slippery than usual.
Let's go, boys, quick set up, please. Let's go, get in.
And again, Maria, how important is rugby for this region and for Jamaica at this point in time?
Rugby is incredibly important, and the Jamaican Rugby Union has actually done a lot of work, as I mentioned, not just the community cleanup, but rugby against violence, and doing a lot of initiatives in different communities to uplift, support, and give people something positive to do. We spoke about the pathway that's created in the UK, and this is to give an opportunity for Jamaicans, no matter where they live, to have that pathway to contribute to the local rugby in Jamaica. And the massive national pride that we know Jamaicans have is something that is spurring on this initiative.
And again, player welfare being the ideal pathway here, and just showing small ball and just dangerously picking the player up there, and he's showing the red card, and Jamaica will be down to 14 men for the rest of this match. It's Cooper, take it in for Bermuda there. He is a handful, rushes them over. Hines neatly tackles low by the ankles there. Great work by number 14. And the big number 1 tries to go in from the side, and Bermuda is starting to creep up the short side here. Ball out to Naylor. Naylor looks for the pass, shoots it out wide to Borthello. Borthello didn't seem to guide it right.
You still have it?
Picked up by the number 9, Nicholson. Nicholson tries to do something well, pops it out wide. Big run and offload, and huge tackle by Bermuda. Try saving tackle there. And the ball is lost forward, picked up by Bermuda. They have the advantage. Remember, the score is 3 apiece. The winner of this game moves on to the championship game tomorrow. Naylor chose a wild pass out, looking for the captain, Augustus. He doesn't get it. Bermuda slowly walking back out their 22-meter channel here as they push it back to the lanky number 8. That's Watson. And Naylor again on the ball, looking to send out wide. Bodies are plenty. Jamaica take 2 men to take him down.
Advantage, not coming through the gate. Advantage. Have advantage.
The referee has his hands up for the advantage. Bermuda going to try to milk this. Again, it's Naylor throwing the dummy. Finally gets it out on the wing on outside. 1-on-1. What can he do? He rounds his man. Bermuda, can he go all the way? Valiant chase. Great tackle. Great cover tackle. And the player didn't release off the tackle. Gifting Jamaica the penalty, and what an opportunity it was for Bermuda.
Such intensity there again. Once the tackle has been completed, the tackled player must release the ball before regaining their feet and continuing to play.
And again, as you watch the replay there, great work by Borthello there. Just ran out of gas, and great cover tackle by the Jamaican boys here. March him into the ground.
Penalty now to Bermuda on sportsmanlike contact. Game next time is a card. Okay?
And again, the referee just barking some orders. And the penalty was overturned on sportsmanlike conduct by Jamaica. Bermuda has the ball. Brandon Sanksa set to get us back underway. Watson shoots it out wide. It's a big number 20.
That's fine.
Back to Borthello. Borthello gets the reprieve. Try time Bermuda.
Bermuda, they're taking the lead, adding 5 points to bring their score to 8. Jamaica with 3 points on the board.
And again, the genesis of the try came from unsportsmanlike conduct by Jamaica. They had the penalty. The penalty was overturned, and Borthello got a reprieve. As you see from the replay there, tap and go, he shoots it out wide to the speedster, and he makes amends for the earlier mistake.
Seeing the Jamaican team there huddled together, having a little conversation, discussing what their next play will be. Bermuda getting back. Seeing a lot of shoelaces being tied, making sure that they're safe.
30 seconds.
And again, this is a huge kick here for the Jamaican kicker. I think it's Naylor. If he nails this, put the team 10 points to 3 in front. It's a good strike. Just short of the uprights there, and the score remains 8 points to 3 in favor of Bermuda. And again, advantage Bermuda just on the halfway mark of this second half.
The game could still go either way, and what we're seeing is it's coming down to the discipline. We've been seeing in some of these games, as it gets down to the end, penalties are given away, things get heated on the pitch. Everyone is trying to make sure that they can score that try, get those points on the board, come out victorious, but at the same time, the discipline must be maintained. Otherwise, mistakes end up being made, penalties can change the direction of the game, as we see.
You're right, Maria, and emotions fly high as you see the high kickoff by Nicholson. Great restart, and again Bermuda seems to handle the pressure as Naylor goes in front, misses, steps again. He's nifty, this Naylor from Bermuda, the number 10. And again Bermuda gets opportunity to continue play. The advantage is being played here. Great pickup, and off the captain Augustus. Augustus is wrapped up by Jonathan.
Mid-sentence, no advantage. Just offside. Offside in the line. Here's your mark.
Ben Watfield wraps him up there. The Jamaican number 3. And Sangster set to restart. As Bermuda goes back with the big boys, just barrels their way forward.
Good roll, thank you. Collected again, that's fine.
Well collected. Slippery ball, as I said, you need to keep your eyes on it. And the ball comes back out to Naylor. Naylor look for the bigger boys out wide here. And the Jamaican steps out the tackle there, 2-on-1. Just the last pass was just a little too low. And sometimes that's a coach killer, as they did all the good work except the last pass.
Jamaica ball.
Each and every step of a phase is important. We've been talking about that throughout this tournament. This is a team sport, it's a team effort. We see exceptional standout players, but we always want to remember the team works together. Those little pieces all add up to success for a team.
As we see a substitution, Kai Barnes Dobson comes on, the Jamaican number 7.
Come as quick as you can. Sprint off, please, mate.
Getting his time on the pitch here.
No, 6! No, 6!
And again, very close encounter, 10 minutes into the second half. Bermuda 8 points to 3 over Jamaica. Silence in the local crowd at the moment.
I will move out the way. Okay. Yeah, and I'll step aside.
And again, referee Rob Perry totally in control of this game.
Set!
The referee from Curacao. As Nicholson tries to get to Campbell. Campbell tries to shift it out wide. Smart kick over Augustus. Got it back by in the middle of a great work by the winger LeBron Garvey. And LeBron Garvey is tracked down again. Try time, Jamaica.
What an amazing try for Jamaica. The crowd is going wild. They're on their feet. They are making noise. I'm sure you can hear them. They are so proud of these national athletes here in the UB Bowl, Jamaica. Let's see that again.
And again, the chip and chase by LeBron Garvey there. Tracked back by the captain, Faison Augustus. But just was enough. Garvey just stretched out there. As you see the replays, skinned the number 13, left him for dead. The captain came back, valiant effort, and he came just short. Jamaica leveled the score 8 apiece. Again, it's the first time LeBron Garvey got his hands on the ball today, and he worked magic. Mason Campbell with a conversion. He's been excellent with the boot so far today. And the kick goes slightly to the left.
We're going to retake the kick.
Oh, controversial decision here.
Do you have a number?
And it seems like the player charged before the
If I
kick.
see it again next time, that person's yellow carded, okay? You get to re-kick, okay?
The person left before the kicker moved, and so Campbell has an opportunity to correct the miss from before and put his team in front.
Again, as we were saying, as it comes down and emotions are running high, that discipline is so important.
And again, Mason Campbell, cool customer, lines back up to make amends for the earlier miss. And again, emotions flying high as everyone needs to stay still. So everyone needs to be behind the line. And again, goes to the right of the uprights. And the score remains level 8 apiece. 13 minutes gone in the game so far. And that try by LeBron Garvey just sparked the local fans back into life.
7.
The game is drawn 8-all. Bermuda with the kickoff.
Naylor to get us back off. Pops it right, well taken by the Jamaica number 2 there. And again, energy galore from the Jamaican team now as they're back on the offensive. Big number 5, Jonathan Barnes, just too much to handle as Campbell shows a dummy. Big smash there by Naylor. And Jamaica retained possession. Hines out wide. Hines grabs it forward. Great kick. Stays into touch for a very long while. And again, excellent skills by the Jamaican winger.
Great distance on that kick.
And again, we can see the Jamaican wingers carrying a different skill set to the other wingers we saw in this competition so far, as they also have speed, footwork, and they can use the boot.
But Blue, stand on the line. The marks just off it. Blue, this is your line, this is where you stand. Stand on the line.
Setting up the line out here. Bermuda throwing in.
Not straight to the call. An interesting fact here, Maria. If Jamaica and Bermuda tie this game, Jamaica goes through.
Very true. That will come down to the points. And so that is the total amount of points that the teams have been awarded throughout the tournament thus far. And Jamaica will be in the lead for that to enter the final if this game is drawn.
And again, just under 5 minutes to go in this game. Can Nicholson and Campbell keep it together and steer their team home?
Set!
Nicholson with the put-in.
Let's come straight out the tunnel. We go again. Straight out the tunnel.
Again, Bermuda needs a score. At this moment,
seconds in, let's go.
No ties will be accepted. And again, slightly slippery conditions as the rain keeps starting and stopping, leaving for a very greasy ball out on the pitch. But Jamaica are doing well at the moment after that excellent try by LeBron Garvey, the number 11.
Seconds, let's go. Crouch!
Jamaica doing well, playing a person short, only 14 men on the pitch, and they're still able to score some tries. As you see a break by Ethan Rowlands. Rowlands hard to stop there, gets it off to Dejounte King.
He's offside.
Knocks it forward in the contact. And again now, Bermuda has the opportunity to clear their lines or run it out, whatever they need to do to stop another score. And again, all the headway, all the steam at the moment is pushing to Jamaica as he wants the number 8 picking off the back of the scrum, being a handful before trying to pop or offload under pressure. And Dejounte King just loses in the contact.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Still time in this game for either team to take advantage.
And great work by Nicholson here. The ball to Dejounte King. He loses his feet. And great turnover by Jamaica there. It's Ditton outright. One man to beat. Throws the dummy. Just short. Extra ruling here. The referee says play on. Jamaica 2 meters off the line. And again, Bermuda stopped them short.
Roll away! Advantage, not rolling away! Advantage! Please!
And again, Jamaica just trying to fall over the line. The referee is looking up, he can't see.
Okay, body's in the way, I cannot see that, so it's a drop out, goal line drop out.
And again, Bermuda doing great work there. The referee was playing advantage. He was supposed to bring it back for the penalty. Instead, as we look at the replay there, Ditton with the dummy going just short of the try line. But the Bermuda player not rolling away on the second phase. The referee is playing advantage there, as we see the big number 1 for Jamaica taking some attention on the field. Bermuda get the opportunity to clear their lines and really relieve some pressure. And Maria, we've noticed that Bermuda are really, really doing well at absorbing the pressure in this game.
They absolutely are. As we said, patience and diligent attention to discipline are so important, especially in these last few minutes of the game.
And again, all to play for as the winner of this group goes on to the Cup Championship on Sunday.
I know that both of these teams will want to score. They will want a definitive win. As you said, Kelson, if the game is drawn and remains drawn based on points, Jamaica will move forward.
And again, we look at this excellent pitch here at Uimona Bowl, surrounded by these lovely mountains here in Jamaica. It's a perfect setting, nice basket, and a nice feel to enjoy the sport we call rugby.
Absolutely, Kelson. Throughout the Caribbean, there are different types of pitches, different types of surface that the unions play on. Some people have artificial turf. Of course, it is always wonderful to be able to play on a well-kept, well-watered green grass pitch.
And again, it's excellent work by these two teams here. It's the first time since 2019 has this U19 tournament been played, and we can see that's how all the teams just picked up where they left off and even elevated themselves even higher as we see the injured player being escorted off the pitch.
You can hear the support from both the fans and the Bermuda team clapping him off the pitch.
Substitution for Jamaica here as the number 18 Terrell Henry comes onto the pitch. And big boot by Bermuda there, just sent it just short of the halfway line and met excellently with the chase as they try for the counter ruck. Jamaica doing well to keep possession here. Time ticking away. We're on referee's time at the moment, and this could be a significant possession here for Jamaica as the referee has his hand out for the advantage. Jamaica in the driver's seat. And the Jamaican players should be wary of the time. So I'm sure the players will be asking the referee how much time do they have. As we see Mason Campbell signals for the kick. And what do you think about that decision, Maria?
Well, right now it's on the referee's time.
If this kick doesn't go and they catch it and run it out, we need to be ready.
And again, I believe it's a great decision by the Jamaican stalwarts here. They are already going through if the score remains the same.
They're definitely trying to make the most of whatever time they have left.
And again, difficult kick for Campbell here. Probably 42 odd meters out.
No, they're all good.
It has the distance, doesn't have the accuracy, and Bermuda tried to run it out of their half. It's the captain Augustus, almost bundled into touch. Yes, he is signaled by the AR. Great defensive work, and there shouldn't be much time left again here. Jamaica really starting to wind themselves up here and really pin Bermuda deep into their 22.
Jamaica numbers. Jamaica numbers.
And again, if you join us here, the score is 8 apiece. Jamaica and Bermuda. A tie will send Jamaica to the top of the pool and into the championship match on Sunday. As Walden Brown in for the line out, he has to pass the mammoth Finn Watson at jump line number 2. Again, Watson pinches the line out for Bermuda. And Bermuda need to run an odd 80 yards up the pitch to snatch this win. Jamaica playing a man short for much of the second half.
Still moving, that's fine. That's them all now.
Again, slow work here. What can they pull out of the hat here? The ball goes out to the backs. Big bump. Knocked on by Bermuda.
You want the advantage? Penalty.
Penalty advantage here, and Jamaica surely will kick for post to really run the clock down. Oh, sorry, straight. It's a knock on. Scrum down, and we're well into extra time at this moment here. Last play signaled by the referee. So once this play stops, it's game over. Bermuda need to work some magic to steal the ball against the head, which is difficult in these newer times.
Seconds in. Let's go, guys.
We'll be expecting a good drive from Bermuda coming into this scrum. Again, they cannot drive the scrum further than 1 meter.
And again, Jamaica, if they do qualify for the finals, drop goal attempt.
Not touched by Jamaica. Not touched by Jamaica.
This should be the last play. Oh, that should have been the last play of the game.
You've just taken a drop out. Has to go 5. Scrum down, Jamaica.
Jamaica is awarded another scrum. You see the Bermuda players there just giving each other some support.
Boys, we're time over now. Let's go.
That should have been the end of the game, but the referee insists he's going to have another scrum. So Nicholson again puts the ball back into the scrum there.
Seconds in. Let's go.
Exciting moments here for Jamaica. Going to top the pool with a draw in this match. Excitement bubbling here in the Jamaican crowd.
Okay, boys, let's get set, boys. It's a long day. I understand we're over time.
As we start to hear the Jamaican chants from the crowd here, they know what is to come. Topping the pool guarantees them a place in Sunday's finals for the gold medal match. And again, who would have expected the favorites, slight favorites being Bermuda, coming into this match?
You can see there is a hush even in the stands. Everyone is anticipating what is going to happen on the last play of the game.
And again, ball out to Botello. What can he do? He bobbles it forward. Jamaica kicks it into touch. And that's the end of the game. 8 apiece. Bermuda versus Jamaica, and a super eventful game. Jamaica topping the pool here on match day 2. The score 8 apiece. Jamaica versus Bermuda. We'll be back after the break.
Bowl, the first team that has booked their ticket to the championship final of the under-19 men's competition has second voice here in just a moment. Let's just go through this USA roster. Plenty of guns across the board here. Starting off with Matthew Arteta, Cade Austin, Matthew Gillardy, Jack Lake, Jackson Patterson, Nicholas Richards.